Today I'm going to be going over the vocabulary activity word web. The word web allows students to identify the multiple meanings of words and is aligned with the first grade standard ELA GSE 1L4, which states that students must be able to determine or clarify the meaning of unknown and multiple meaning words and phrases based on grade 1 reading and content, choosing flexibly from an array of strategies. So the word web is a simple activity. If you look on my screen right now, you'll see a card with a spider, a word in the middle, and then blank spots on the outside, as well as an array of cards that with meanings in them that, are going to match up with our word in the middle. When completing this in a classroom, what would generally happen is you would have 4 of these cards with 4 different vocabulary words in the middle, as well as these cards cut out and ready to paste into these blocks. But to make things simple today, I'm going to only be filling out 1 card. So in a classroom, the students would be tasked with matching up each one of these possible meanings with the words that are in the center of our web. So I'm going to be looking for meanings in my cards that will match up to light. So we would go through, and traffic signal is a meaning of light. So I'm going to copy, and then I would paste this into one of these blocks. And then I would go through, gentle could be a meaning for light. Oops. And I would work through each of these to find the meanings or the possible meanings. This allows students to identify and work with each of the possible meanings of their multiple meaning vocabulary words. So now that I have finished this, I would go through and I would fill these out for each one of my cards. So some of the cards that are listed in the Florida University website are clear, light, which is the one we're working on, trunk, and face. And each one of these cards would fit into at least one of those webs. This can be used as an individual activity or a group activity to help students build the ability and the memory bank, essentially the vocabulary bank, in their minds for these specific multiple meaning words, so that when they come across them in text, they are better able to decode their meaning, which is something that first graders must be able to do according to the Georgia Standard. Under ELA GSE 1L4A, they must be able to use sentence level context as clues to the meaning of a word or a phrase. So, however, they will not be able to do that unless they understand that some of these words do have multiple meanings and what those multiple meanings may be. So, using the word web will help build that vocabulary bank in their minds for, future reference. So other than that, that is all I have for word webs.